This is Steven with HBK Technologies. I wanted to make this video in a follow-up to a blog post I made recently claiming that image captchas don't work. And after I made that post, I got quite a few comments from people that said that they still do work. So I wanted to make this video. And what this is an automatic captcha breaker. And as you can see here, it guessed those two right. See? Sensed an inflow. It can't guess recaptcha, which everyone says recaptcha stops spam. That's not the case either, because any of these bots that people are running to spam your website, like I'm using it as an example in the background, also have an option for a fallback captcha service. And in this case, I'm using one called Death by Captcha. And so while I'm making this video, look at my funds. It's the $35.95. So by the time we're done with this video, I'm going to look at that again and show you how inexpensive it is to use a fallback service like that, because Death by Captcha solves 1,000 captcha codes for $1.39. And these programs will send back to Death by Captcha if they solved it right or wrong. So you only get charged for ones that it solves right. So reCAPTCHA down here, 1,000 of these can get solved for pennies on the dollar, and people actually believe that they stop spam. And see, here's another one that solved automatically. The ones that this program's solving automatically don't cost me anything. But this right here, I didn't really set it up to just use images that this program can solve, but you can do that. And this program right here can solve hundreds of captcha codes. So, I mean, if you have any of these that you see here that are coming up, they're automatically solvable. You can see it starting to go through. Some of these it can solve, some of them it can't. But the ones it can't solve, it sends to an external service, which Death by Captcha is just a company with people sitting at computers. Whenever this runs into a captcha it can't solve, it sends that image file to this company. Their network distributes it, couldn't say that, to a employee that's idle, and they will type in the image and they will hit enter, and then the company sends it back to this bot here, and this bot automatically enters the information. And see, there's another one that solves automatically, and then it enters the captcha code for you. So as you can see by this video, image captcha codes don't work. They just they're not effective anymore. And if you want to stop spam on your website, you're going to have to use alternative methods. Like, for example, what I recommend is JavaScript. You can get a slide on lock JavaScript, I believe. You can do what I did in HBK Technologies, and you can encode the entire form in JavaScript. Most of these bots cannot read JavaScript anymore. A lot of people tell me, well, Steven, you can just use text answer based questions. And the truth about that is, no, you actually can't. You can't use text based let's see, actually, while I'm doing this, you can't use text based questions. Let me turn these off. Hopefully I get some of these. I think I actually have one set up here. This should just do ones that it can solve automatically. Let's see if it does. While I'm doing this, here you go. See, this is solving these automatically. These are ones that it solves automatically. So you could set up campaigns in these programs to just solve ones that Captcha Sniper here can do automatically, and that doesn't cost you a dime. People are solving your captchas that are supposed to be protecting you from spam for free. So image captcha is not the way to do it. But I was talking about text captchas while I was setting that up. And text captchas are questions like, what's 1 plus 1, or what's the name of this website, or what's the color of the sun. Those are text-based questions. And for that, most of these programs come integrated with something called AskMeBot. And what AskMeBot does is any text-based question that you ask on your website will be sent to AskMeBot, and then AskMeBot will send back the answer to the bot that's doing the spamming. So, moral of the story is, image captchas and text captchas just do not work for stopping website spam. And anyone that tells you that they do is not telling you the truth, because I see people hiring people on Freelancer quite often to stop spam, and the people say, oh, I'm going to stop it with an image captcha, and as you can see on my screen right here, that doesn't do anything to stop spam. So this is Steve with HBK Technologies. As this is solving its last couple of items right here, I'm going to end this video. It just solved one, but I don't think you can see it yet because it has to come up with another one. It just solved another one automatically, not the 3522. It got that one wrong. And what it does when it gets one wrong is it sends it to the backup captcha service anyway. And I believe I checked my balance when I started. Right now it's $35.91. So as you can see, running a program like this just costs pennies on the dollar for solving captchas automatically. So I highly recommend that people stop using them as a valid way to stop forum spam and any type of spam, because it does not stop them. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be making lots more.